Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings III as Ancient Egypt. Let's continue on for the last off. So we've united... Okay, well we haven't united, but I formed the Kingdom of Lower Egypt, so all of this area that is now in yellow is now belonging to me. And I'll probably actually make that my primary title. Not Upper Egypt, we want to make it Lower Egypt. They've also got like a cool rattlesnake on their flag, so... To me that seems like a good choice. There we go, we're now the Kingdom of Lower Egypt. Mostly because I think Lower Egypt is probably the more populated areas. So it makes sense that we might want to make that our primary title here. You're already my vassal, right. I thought you were a different country because I changed the colors. That's my own fault. But it's time for me to push these as your claims. You have 6,000 men. You know what? That's actually a little bit more than I would have liked. What about you? I mean, you're both de jure. The de jure territory does go all the way out to here. I want to just kind of fight whoever's going to be the easiest to kill, though. 500 men. You're not going to be a problem. I already have a truce with you. You have 2 allies for 1,300 men. I'm fine declaring war on you as well. And what about you? You have 1,500 men. I will take one of these provinces as well. So now that I have formed a pretty massive alliance, strategic impasse. I'm sitting around the map table with Hiritep and 2 Hiriteps discussing our strategy for the ongoing war. Yeah, commanders, you can do whatever the hell you want. We'll send you guys up towards the north. In fact, I'm actually going to split. Well, keep marching up north, but I'm going to split you in half. Because 3,000 should be enough to deal with any of these guys on their own regardless. So you guys go here. You're guys going to march forward to this capital. And the war shouldn't be that difficult. Give me more levies. I think levies are just better than money for a decent part. I mean, this war will be over soon. You are my vassal. You already like me a lot. Yeah. You know what? I'll become your friend. Seems okay. And this war should be over soon. I mean, this war is already over. Force my demands. Send you up towards here. And now I've taken over this territory and Pharaoh demands again. I mean, they won't like us very much. I've taken your son hostage. Fantastic. I have so many prisoners, actually. So I'll try worrying about that in the future. You're not the territory that we should be sieging down, huh? Well, you come up to here for now. You know what? No, kill these 900 men. Come back to siege this province. He's once again absent. You know what? Let's start to find secrets. See what she's up to. And we've captured you. I'm going to force my demands. Thank you for the territory. And we'll, of course, disband the army. So we're already looking pretty good. Our expansion is going just fine. You know what? My nephew. You can have some territory up here in Quito. That should be fine, because I think everyone else... You won't like me very much. You are stupid. Well, that's kind of okay. That's kind of okay. What about you? Can I go to war with you? No, we have a truce with you for now, unfortunately. And I do need a spy master. We will assign you. Being Plaxi plus 20 is pretty good. How far does our territory go this way? We can declare war on Ammonia. Fantastic name for a realm. And you have claims to this area. You do have you only have 400 men. I'm gonna raise just... I think someone said if you shift right click. Yeah, it breaks the Maybe it's not shift right click. There's some buttons you can press to make sure they stop sieging territory. Okay, well let's fight you. Okay, I have ridden, taken aim, and struck so many times I thought nothing could upset my rhythm. Prowess challenge. You know what? I'm not going to win that challenge probably, so I'm not going to worry about it. And you've gained 30 opinion of us. Fantastic. Very nice. Because you are all the same religion as me, right? Mostly, you guys up here are Berber. You are a different religious group. So I wonder if, like, Sinai... Our armies are raised, of course. We'll worry about that then in a second. My vassal is trying to kill somebody else. I do need another chance. 29 chance. You're extremely good. Thank you. We are being raided, but that should kind of not matter so much in the future. We're at plus 35. I don't know why this whole area is not showing up in my color, which it should be. We will arrest you guys. You can usurp some territory. I can change your contract. Fantastic. We can vassalize somebody else. So if you want to accept the vassalization without going to war, I will take it. Third in line. We can demand payment from you. You don't have money to pay. Any of you guys have money? Yes. So if you have the money, I would like to take it for my soldiers here. I don't really care about what's happening here. Because we should have taken war score on our side now. Partial control. So who else owns this land then? Apparently, I need to siege down this temple. Okay. Yeah, because you guys are all fighting. Are you my vassals? You are my vassals. No, you're not my vassals. You're all fighting amongst each other. But none of you would accept vassalization anyways, unfortunately. Plus 84. Are you... Okay, you actually are not going to take any attrition standing here. I am going to be losing money, which is not great. But if I could make some money, 21 gold is not what I want. You know what? I'll take the 59 off of you. As long as you guys keep fighting it out. Kind of okay with that. You can join our court. 100 prestige and 150 piety. Gain 24 dread. You know what? I will gain prestige and a piety because we need a ton of it. We're only faithful. We need to get up to devout. Head of faith temporal. We can create a new faith, but that's going to be very expensive. Can I create a head of faith? You create the title. So I could become the head of faith of the that might not be a bad idea. I don't even know who you guys are, but I will fight you. The war will still rage on. I don't know who I think probably you died and you're now led by somebody else. But honestly, for 250 piety, I don't think as this character we're going to be able to form the Empire of Kemet. So if that's the case, I will... create the faith. I have become the new Pharaoh of Kemet. So do I have another kingdom title now? Yes. So I am now the Pharaoh. You don't get mad at me for having too many duchies, right? Not as far as I can tell. And I have been declared Pharaoh. The thought of righteousness of our faith was never in doubt. The period of time we've been forced to endure without a spiritual leader has been trying. At long last, this ordeal is over, however... I finally convinced the priest to accept me as the one true Pharaoh. Fantastic! What does that mean for me? Yeah, you know what? Let's get less retreat losses. That seemed okay. And I've unlocked another perk. Honestly, I think we'll do this. But I think actually probably want like a theology focus, just so I'm going to get more piety. And you have a claim to this territory down here. I am not as interested in that at the moment. Believe it or not. I could come down here to fight more of these guys off. And just sieging one more territory probably wouldn't be like... wouldn't hurt. But I don't need 6,000 men. Some of you guys come back here, deal with these raiders. Please and thank you. And my granddaughter can get married. Fantastic. Probably not to a 39-year-old. You are albino. How about... I mean, all of you are kind of garbage, to be quite honest with you. You're ambitious, patient. 49. You know, I want a matrilineal marriage. You're delicate, but you know what? You can marry my nephew. What's wrong with a little generational marriage? Or inter-family marriage? Now we have won our war here. Enforce our demands. And slowly, we're getting more and more territory. Now that we're the head of the faith, would you dare deny me my rule? We don't do your claims over your territory, so that's probably why. Unfortunately, we're fighting. I can't declare holy wars. Are you, We are organized. Communal identity, pharaohs. Which should actually give me, yeah, a ton of prestige. The comfort of a friend. Losing, 72, Who are you? My grandson can also get married. Cynical, paranoid, craven, fickle. I mean, really, how about like somebody just with a high stewardship here? 17-year-old, decent stewardship. You can be married to them. Congratulations to you. Prisoners can be ransomed. 12 gold is really not what I want, though. Blackmail everybody. Blackmail. 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 And I want blackmail you as well. A ton of blackmails that just come in. Can I request money from them? We can demand payments. Yes. 85 gold. And you know what? 67 gold. I'll take it. We can use that in the future. And I can demand even more payments. Because all of our blackmails are coming in. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I'll take the 85 gold. Demand a payment from you. You won't like me for it, but maybe you should not have been a sinner or whatever it was that the problem was. I'll accept an alliance with you. I can lawfully imprison you, but I'm not going to do it because I really don't think I need to. Actually, you're an adulterer. Yeah, let's just not worry about that for now. Do you have any more money? 11 gold? Definitely not what I'm looking for. Yeah, well, let's get stuff from you. I know you're not going to like it. Yeah, you know what? Disrupt schemes. Apparently, it looks like my wife's not actually doing anything bad. So that's nice. We do have 1,000 gold, which is fantastic. But how close are we to actually forming the Empire Command ourselves? We have 88 out of 137 provinces. It would probably honestly be easier to, got bloodlines, concentrated. We'll gain the trait the Savior. We gain 1,000 renown. We need to be a religious icon and have 2,500 piety. Like, why are these all are insane? I mean, getting an Comet here would be nice, but actually it costs more. And the fact that we would need to be super pious and super, I mean, we don't have 1,000 piety, but like 1,500, it would take us a lot to get there. Like a lot to get there. We're getting 4%. I mean, I guess we can get this. It's really just going to, Exalted Among Men, which is the 5th level of fame. And right now, we're just... I mean, we're almost there, actually. We're almost Exalted Among Men, but we're nowhere close to being a, What is the other one? Like, super pious? Decisions, reunite. Yeah, Paragon of Virtue. It's the 4th. Right now, we're at the 2nd, I believe. And the fact, again, that we're 61 years old makes this increasingly unlikely that it's going to actually happen. And I'm assuming none of you guys will stick to vassalization. I mean, you're close. I bet if I sway you a little bit. One successful sway will probably get you to join my country. Yeah, that seems fine. What about you? You're at -6? I think if we can boost our opinion a decent amount, we can probably get this to work. If wards gain additional skill, cast out calls for fascination, same faith. Honestly, we need to become more faithful ASAP. Okay, so now that I've gotten you under our control, I will then probably offer you vassalage. Never mind, I will then sway you. Because we don't need to sway the other guy because he's already joined our country. And what about you? You would not accept at -6. And you will not accept we're a different culture. You're intimidated by me, and I'm, you know, this all does your land of mine. But I think as soon as I take over all of Lower Egypt, because right now we have an amount of territory. I don't actually know how much of the territory we have. But once we take over all of Lower Egypt, all of Upper Egypt, we should have a decent chunk of the territory we need to form the country ourselves anyway. And you know what? You probably have no allies. We have one ally. But I'm going to seize the de jure territory. And I will now raise my army. And hey, guess what? We're going to come kill you. Split in half. One of you guys is going to go to the war goal. You're going to follow this guy. Could I have a better commander than 17? Yes. Send him in charge. We should win this battle no matter what. And why don't you go to his other city? We can vassalize you. Thank you for accepting. And then you, I will then try to sway to join my empire peacefully. And not having to go into a major war for it. I mean, it's going to take, like, another war. My friend has unfortunately died, but we've already got 100% war score here. Enforce demands. Expand our army. You probably will not accept vassalization because you don't like me. Which is understandable. And I do need to give this territory away. It is in this duchy. I could usurp it from you. But I do need to maybe save the money just in case I could possibly form the empire. It's unlikely that this character will do it. The next, I think my son, who right now, he's 43. He's actually 800 prestige, only 182 piety is not great. And he has absolutely no money, but he should inherit most of my, money. My grandson, who's 17, can also get married. Why not get married to this nice 18-year-olds? And declare wars. Are any of you... Yes, you have money. So we'll ransom you off. You don't have enough money, I think, for this to be worthwhile. Gain 250 piety? Absolutely. 100%. Give me more piety. Because I want to maybe... Because my character could theoretically live for like another 20 years. It's not impossible for that to happen. But can usurp your territory down towards the south. I can give that then to a vassal who would then fight for this territory. But I think you're actually... No, you're being raided. Okay. So if I gave you to a vassal, the vassal might wage war for that territory anyways. Give me another 90 gold. And Chancellor, you know what, 18? Pretty good. We'll take him. Because you're now at 75. You would accept the vassalization. And what about you? You're also only a -5. So you know what, we'll try to sway you now as well. And I mean, getting all of these sways back to back to back to back is nice. I'm above the vassal limit. You're wondering, where do I see vassal limit? I don't actually know where the... Oh, it's probably down here. Vassal limit 41 out of 40. Okay, so we do need to consolidate this territory down a little bit. Do I have the money I need to form this territory? Again, it's in decisions. I do have the money, so... Who would make the most amount of sense to consolidate down? Well, you have 2 territories... You have 3. But you're different people. Because we have the counts here. But who is the... What's the dukedom? Your neighboring ruler. Okay. So usurp you, that'd be nice. Now that we're like... What about you? Who holds the Duke? Nobody does. Costs 250. It does give you prestige. But are you... You're not held by another vassal, so it actually doesn't make a difference here. This one does, though. So who holds the dukedom title? Nobody. 250 gold. Gold's easier to get than prestige. So then I will grant you... not the kingdom title. Yes, you can have that territory. Which should then put me underneath the vassal limit. We should be at exactly... They believe in Berber and will not pray to Ra. No, you gotta convert. You gotta worship what I worship. It's not 41 out of 40. Consolidate your vassals. I mean, I could do that. You are, I think, just a count. The dukedom is here. I don't think anybody owns this dukedom yet. No, so I will create the duke. I will then, you know, you like me more, so congratulations. I will... No, I need to... Yeah, grant titles. And that should put me back to... How am I still at 40 out of 41? I do... Like, I just gave a vassal up. Like, glory is now widely known. Okay, now exalted among men. But we're still so far away from... Paragon of Virtue. That's really, like, the biggest hurdle we have right now. You're one direct vassal above the limit. Curvate county, religious icon. Monthly piety. Level of devotion impact. You know what? We probably do want that. So let's go down there as fast as we can. So you know what? I will grant you this vassal. But I'm still at 4. How? Who are you? My guest. We'll just isolate and pray for. But like 41 petty king or above vassal limit. I'm not too sure. This is you, unfortunately. Yes. Now I'm gonna send a physician. I've gotten smallpox. I'm dying. What do you offer vassalage, though? Thank you. I appreciate you joining my court. Because apparently... Not you. I need to... Would you join my court yet? No, but I will try to sway you. Because now I have smallpox. You join my court. I mean, yeah, I'll spend the money. It's too late for caution. We've reduced our symptoms for a year. Your daughter. Drastic measures. You've lost smallpox, but I've died. This is you. Am I the head of faith? I'm the culture head. I am the head of the faith. Okay, so that's not as bad. I do want to go for learning, though, of course, for +1 piety. We're only established and we're dutiful. So we're basically starting all the way back from scratch. We'll assign you. You can be our steward. You can be our marshal. And you can be our spy master. Of course, we want you to help me in court politics. So, again, we're probably going to switch our... you know what? Upper Egypt, that's actually... It's a nice blue color. We'll probably keep you for now. Okay, but, you know, the alpaca smallpox has ended. You're intimidated by me. Really? My natural dread goes up to +15, so I guess actually it's not so bad. But I think right now I need to, 1, hold a feast. But also, I think this is going to be a good time for us to just end this episode here. So thank you for watching, my If you enjoyed, my thumbs up, and not enjoyed, throw some down. Want to subscribe, and goodbye.